And I know there's so many different layers to it, like how the size of these kind of activations. You can do such large scale stuff. Like we've been talking a ton about House of Dragon with Game of Thrones. You're seeing a giant inflatable dragon on Empire State Building, and maybe brands don't have that kind of budget.
Sure.
But if you're doing something as big as that, or maybe something super teeny tiny, what are some things that make it a success?
Some important factors that make a brand activation a success is extremely careful planning. So no matter the size of the activation, whether it's huge inflatable dragons or, just going to a festival and handing out postcards, you don't want to show up and not anticipate that you're going to be able to give out all these postcards and run out, and then you don't have anything to give and you have more people to talk to. So even little things like that, and thinking about the details, I think it's really important to have a very careful, detailed run of show, contact sheet, so that when you're there and you need to talk to somebody, it's very easy to get in touch. So I think that kind of careful planning is the first thing that I would think of. So I would say the second thing about that, and honestly, I guess comes before the careful planning, is making sure that you know your audience. Like any good marketing campaign, you want to make sure that you know exactly who you're talking to so that you can be effective, and make sure that your event is there to entertain, delight, surprise, inspire, any of those things. I think it's easy to not have an intention behind, showing up to something and saying, we want to be present. And you've got to think, what am I present for? I mean, what's the goal? Am I trying to collect leads? Are we just here for visibility? Are we trying to make like a sale? Any of these things, they're important aspects to putting together the type of activation that's right for your brand.